Using the strategy that I'm about to provide you in this video, you will become profitable in the next 30 days. And you need to watch this video until the end. It's only a 10-minute video, but has so much value included. Let's just get straight into it without any more talking. So this is going to be the checklist that we're going to be checking out on this strategy. And this is going to be the prototype of the strategy. Okay, so you can see we're going to be trading on a 5-minute time frame from the 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. London kill zone. Right, this will all be on EURUSD because this will be the pair that will be dominating today in this market, right? So what we're going to be doing first, we're going to be marking out our time of trading, right? So the time we're going to be actually trading in is 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. So 7 a.m. will be here, and then 11 a.m. will be anywhere around the end of this time, right? So let me just remove this so you can see it more clearer. So what we're going to be doing from now is marking out the highs and lows of Asian session to identify which part of price is liquidated. You can see right here, this is the highs marked out and this is the lows. And you can see the lows have just been liquidated right here with price action. And once the lows have been liquidated, what we need to do is find the breakers of structure where fractional highs / lows have been swept, and we can reinforce this market structure shift within a engulfing candlestick. So you can see right here, price has gone towards the upside. Right there, price gone towards the upside, and then after that, it's gone down and it's broken itself, okay, giving us a very clear market structure shift, which we'll be actually using so we can trade later, okay? So once we actually got that, let me just move this over. Once we've actually got that, what we need to do now is identify a fair value gap. We're overlapping the market structure shift for a high probability, and then we execute the trade. You can see the fair value gap is right here. This highlighted area is the FVG. And you can see how it overlaps with the market structure shift to give us a very, very good entry point, right? And then all we've got to do from now on is execute the trade, whether that's putting a buy limit or a sell limit, okay? We're going to be executing the trade as a 1-to-3 reward ratio, and price will be going all the way up and hitting price, right? Hit and take profit. And this is going to be the exact strategy we're going to be using. Let me just show you this on a real live action. So now that we're on a real example, let me just show you exactly how everything runs. So what you need to do again is mark out the highs and mark out the lows, right? So we're going to be marking out the highs and lows of Asian session. What we're going to be doing after that is we need to identify which part of price is actually liquidated out of them two, okay, whether it's the highs or the lows. So I'm going to play price forward, and you can see the highs have just completely getting swept even more and more. So we could have even put it right here. You can see the highs have been liquidated, so I'm going to be doing here. Right there. So we got liquidated right there, and what we need to do from now on is very simple. We need to find a breakers of structure where fractional highs / lows have been swept, and we can reinforce our market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick if possible. What we're looking for is a market structure shift towards the downside because the highs have been swept, which means we're going to be trading a reversal towards the downside, right? So what we're going to be doing is keep playing price forward until we get a clear breakage of structure, right? Okay, so now we have a fractional low right here, which we're going to mark out. A very clear fractional low. Which we will be actually looking for it to take out. So I'm going to keep playing price forward. Once this fractional low is taken out, then we got the mark. Then we would have got the market structure shift. So I'm going to keep it going. Once this fractional low gets taken out, then we would have gotten the market structure shift, right? So I'm going to keep playing price forward. And you can see right there is just swept completely this fractional low. So this will be our market structure shift from now. And once we've got this market structure shift, what we need to do from now on is very easy. We need to identify the fair value gap, and then we can overlap this with a market structure shift for a high probability. And then all we've got to do from then on is execute the trade. This is exactly how simple it is to do. I know I'm saying this is all easy and you can replicate this getting funded within 30 days. But if you want to get even funded even faster than that and get funded today with me, where I will manage your account, making you so much profits, okay? I'll pass you phase 1 and phase 2 and I'll make you profits just like these, okay? It's so easy for me to do. I'll pass you phase 1, phase 2. Also, I'll manage your account, making you consistent profits, and I'll stay with you until you get a payout. Okay, you can see Soma right here got a payout, and so much other people got payouts too. And you can be the next person. You can see Alpha with a $1,000 payout from FTMO. And all you've got to do is click the first link in the description and join, and you will see all of this for yourself. And then you can actually message me for me to give you more information or for me to pass your account. But this is the 2 criteria that you have to have before joining, okay? You have to already have a prop firm account bought, and you need to be ready to get funded, right? That's the only two criteria you need. But anyway, click the first link in the description if you want to get funded. But anyway, let's get straight into it. What I'm going to be doing now is marking out my fair value gap, which would be from here to here. And what I'm going to be doing is placing my short position right at this area, which will be my sell limit, and placing my stop loss just above these highs right here, and placing my take profit at 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, right? So this will be the 1 to 3, right? Once we've done all of this, now we're going to just let the trade run, and we're going to see exactly how it actually runs up. So you can see it's entered right there. It's nearly hit stop loss, but it didn't. And it's going down now, and it's completely gone down and smashed our take profit, just like we predicted and just like we expected from this strategy, because it works so well, and it just always has a good win rate because it's so structured. I'm going to be showing you another example right now. In this example, I'm going to be showing you a little more complicated silver bullet setup, so you need to listen very carefully to be able to get this one, right? So what I'm going to be doing from here is actually marking out that we have so much consolidation in this area right here, right? So all of this consolidation, if price taps into it, then we're going to count that as a liquidity sweep, because price would have swept all of this price action right here. So this will be our lows right there, right? And we're going to be marking out the highs just as usual, highest point, right? So we have the highs and the lows marked out. What we're going to be doing now is just figuring out if it takes out the lows or the highs. So you can see right there, it's just taking out the lows from all this consolidation area. So I'm going to be placing this as here, lows, sweep. There we go. So the lows have been swept. What we need to do from now on is actually find our breakage of structure, which will give us the market structure shift. So we need an engulfing candlestick, like it says here, find a breakage of structure where fractional highs / lows have been swept, and we can reinforce this with a market structure shift with an engulfing candlestick if possible, right? So if we get that engulfing candlestick, the trade probability will go up so much, right? I'm gonna keep playing price forward until we get that, and there we go. We just got a very big engulfing candlestick right there. And once we actually got this engulfing candlestick, you can see just taking this out, this will be our market structure shift. And once we have this clear market structure shift, what we need to do from now on is so easy, right? All we've got to do is identify a fair value gap, and then we overlap this fair value gap with a market structure shift for a higher probability, and then we execute the trade. And you can see from here on out that it actually does overlap with it. You can see the market structure shift is over the fair value gap area. So once it overlaps with it, all we've got to do is place our long position anywhere around here, placing our stop loss just below the first candle of the FVG, and placing our take profit at 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, okay? Or I'm gonna just put it at the Asian sessions highs, which will be a 1 to 2, right? This trade will gonna run up so well because it just already looks good. The setup is perfect, everything's good. And now all I'm going to be doing is playing price forward. You can see it's just entered right there, and now it's going up, and it's going to go and completely smash our take profit. We could have easily hit a 1 to 4, 1 to 5 easily, but we decided to play safe and go to a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, because if you do actually trade with systems and plans, then you will become profitable in the future, right, in the long run. So make sure you actually do use the strategy every single day, because it works, and it always works. Let me show you on a fundamental level again how it works if you didn't listen in the beginning. So you're going to be waiting for Asian session to do whatever it wants. Once it hits a specific trading time, mark out the highs, mark out the lows. You need to figure out which side of these two get swept. So let's say the lows get swept first, or let's say the highs get swept. This will be our liquidity sweep from now. Sorry about my dog, is just barking a lot. Anyway, this will be our liquidity sweep, and what we're going to be doing is waiting for the market structure shift. So we're going to be waiting for price to do one of these moves on itself. Once it actually gives us that market structure shift, then what we're going to be doing is marking out the fair value gap at the same time. So once we actually draw the fair value gap where it overlaps with the market structure shift, we're going to be in such a good position to take the trade. And now all we've got to do is place our sell limit right around here, placing our stop loss just above the first candle of the FVG, and placing our take profit at 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, just like usual, just like always. And you just wait for price to now run up, go back down, enter our FVG, bounce off it a few times, and it will completely smash your take profit, right? So if I move this over, you can see price will actually play something like this, and it will completely smash your take profit. This is exactly how the silver bullet strategy works every single day. So if you do use it, you're going to be making so much profits. But if you don't want to use it, and if you want to learn 2 secret strategies that I personally use to make over 6 figures every single year, make sure to check my second link in the description and join my mentorship as soon as possible. But that's it. Other than that, I have nothing to tell you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.